Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Now it's Hullet. Not where it came from. Hullet. Great defending, strong and determined. Buffon. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Hazard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
Beckham, the regular corner taker.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Brazil have their second corner now. Yaya Toure! Lampard. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a good foot in there. Now he's got space here. And it's a ball kick. Brazil are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and look the more likely to register first.
Messi finds himself offside. Just eases him off the ball. That's going across goal. Big chance! Brazil have their third corner. Kahn gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Cruzeiro are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hullet. Now that's well seen too. Hazard, very much a man of this moment. Lovely pass, but... And Hullet! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Hullet deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Messi in acres of space, takes the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Cannavaro, pass somewhat off target.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he's having a go! Goal! Cruzeiro! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Lovely, now then.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Zola. Oh, that's neat. A That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Azar. De Rossi tries to pass it through. Beckham. He's picked his way through. And he whips it in. Oh, good line! And that's a sharp finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Brazil.
Messi! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Ibrahimovic. It's a goal! That's been cut out, well played. Lampard, played out towards the right wing. Cafu, can he latch on to this? Azar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Ibrahimovic. Cafu. And that has been cleared. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Messi has it out wide and in space. Messi stood his ground strongly. Zola. Roberto Carlos. And he skips past his man. Roberto Carlos! Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Nicely spread. Shoots! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Brazil are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. The second half is up and running. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. Ibrahimovic. Bullish header! He's delivered all right!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one...
And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
He's in plenty of space here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That pass isn't the best. Buffon. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
is through here. Hangs one in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 4 coming up here. Bullet! Good stop. Now, who's going to be first to this? Cruzeiro have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He has a look up. And here's Hullet, and Hullet!
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lampard. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's really well cleared. And it's Azar. Showing great feet there. Oh, that's fabulous. It is a corner.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Camisa 21, camisa 8, camisa 7. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 23.
And it's been taken short.
Camisa 20. Neymar.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
18.
Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Hullet. Messi. He has found a way through. He's having a hit! And it's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
2 goals on the day. And he shoots!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he can clear it away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Zola. He's shifting through the gears. Zola! Off the post. Now it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Hangs in across. A header! Goal! Cruzeiro! And the comeback is complete. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the...
And Zola! And that could come back to haunt them.
Zola really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Cruzeiro choosing to make the first change. So major alterations here in the defensive department.
Yeah, it's a reshuffle at the back, Peter. Introducing more solidity, I would think.
And they're back on the ball again. Lampard. Oh, this is a very good run.
Cruzeiro clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Best. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Short changes him with that pass. Now there's a fine ball.
Brazil really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And that was asking for too much. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bullet is wide and looking to get onto this. Pepe. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
5 minutes to add. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pepe gets across to intercept that. Baresi cuts out the pass. Neymar given the lift of his goal. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Gullit has it in a wide position. Ibrahimovic. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Brilliant save from Buffon! It is close, but that is the last of it. Brazil can look back at this result with regret. A front Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like it. Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Cannavaro tries to clear. Gullit, pass somewhat off target. Now he's running away.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff thinks about the shot. Oh, that's fabulous. It is a corner. Chelsea have their second corner now. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Zola, and he's had it nicked away. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And it's been given away. And a chance! And it's a goal! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
The first breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And that's been won straight back. He is through here. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, he's all a real chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Zola really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's well spotted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Lovely bit of skill. Yaya Toure produces the perfect tackle there. De Rossi, that pass has been well intercepted. Pepe spots it and intercepts. Beckham. Cruyff. It's anyone's... Oh, what has happened here? Yaya Toure. That's Beckham. Beckham makes a move down the right. Gullit providing an outlet on that flank. Thuram clears it away. Cruyff. Now it's Del Piero. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Hazard.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Beckham with the cross. Keeper's dealt with that. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Ibrahimovic! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Just past the 40th minute mark. He's a sharp little ball here. Shoots! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Tries a shot! And they've got rid. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position here. Del Piero was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's been intercepted. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's intervened well there. Looking for a runner. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cruyff. Busquets. Cruyff. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Brazil come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So right back into the action.
Brazil really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, that defending is on. And he's decided to go for it. Some resolute defending there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So, third corner of the game. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Well, that's wonderful alertness. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Del Piero. Going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Brazil still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Del Piero, and he shoots! Against the crossbar. It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 21.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach.
And a neat finish. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. Now that's well seen too. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Best. It's a good run down the right. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That has not gone well. Rijkaard. It's a really well-measured ball. He's found a way through. Pepe gets the foot in and wins the ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Always goal side. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And this is Zola. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that is well cleared. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Brazil now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
No luck with that dink over the top.
Teremos uma substituição.
So we have movement on both benches. Zola stood his ground strongly. And Zola! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Oh, sweet feet. And this is Zola! World class from Zola! A finish right from the top draw. 200. It's the goal they all came to see. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
He's picked his way through. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Vieira. Nice interception, well timed. And that is that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Brasil. Italia.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. That was travelling. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he get it through? Now it's Mbappe. Tries a shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Italy are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's a cute ball. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Hazard. Not the most convincing of passes. Howson. And it's Xabi Alonso. Spread it left. Rafinha. Now it's Hullet. Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take...
Big chance! And this is Zola. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Now, can they get him away? Shoots! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Well, the angle wasn't good, and neither was the...
Hit! Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Solar. And Solar! And he's stuck it away! Brazil are back in business! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rafinha wants to run onto this. Goes for a shot! Goal, Italy! Into the lead once more. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Italy with the lead. And he's intervened well there. And it's Guardiola, passing nice and neat.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Schneider conjures time and space where few can. Nice sequence of passes, this. Xabi Alonso showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, this looks sharp. Xabi Alonso. Shot a goal! And there's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Italy now in a position far more desirable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Schneider. Oh, important interception. Alonso. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Priol attempts a clearance. Zola. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Guardiola. And that's been intercepted. And it's half-time. Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. That gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get...
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Now it's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Hullet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Distributed tidily. Beckham has it in a wide position. Schneider.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He is through here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Schneider. Rafinha has the space to... He leaps for it. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 21, camisa 8, camisa 7.
Lovely bit of skill.
Deixando o campo
In towards the back stick.
Camisa 23, camisa 20.
Schneider.
Neymar. Camisa 18.
Schneider. In he goes again. Oh, crossbar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
This is a promising build-up, and it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's had a shot! Well taken goal. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Of course, there's a question mark over the keeper on his near post there, but it was such a clever finish to spot the gap and find it.
Substituição em andamento.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Neymar. Puyol did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bullet under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Guardiola. Scholes. That's really well manoeuvred. That has ended up in no man's land. Tries to pass it through. And he plays one through.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Guirassy.
Italy clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He's had it taken off him. Puyol proves just a little bit too strong. He's shifting through the gears here. Decent chance! And that's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Brazil really can sense it.
McAllister! Goal, Italy! And they're back in front. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Italy have their lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles.
Oh no, what has happened here? Scholes. Now it's Guirassy, and this is Neymar. He can run onto that. This looks promising. Looking to play him in. Neymar picks it up out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 2 then. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. The final seconds now. Knocks it into space. On the through ball. Messi finds himself offside. And that intercept. And that's it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Looking for the far post. He is through here. Looking to play him in. And the finish! Zola. To Beckham. Costa Curta gets a foot in here. Couch. Mbappe. He's had a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. He's cut it out. Deftly away. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Olise! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Olise really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And he's heaved it away. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options, and the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And he cuts out the supply. That's a cute ball. It's a promising position. Zola to header! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's got away. And this is shoots! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's intervened well there. Ibrahimovic. And that is well cleared. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, sweet feet. Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's been played through. Mbappe finds himself offside. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Hazard gets across and deals with it. Zola venturing down the left, and he's managed to get free. Cross from Zola. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Right. Olise. On one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found the way through. And he's there to clear it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And this the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Olise. Chance! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Hazard, Zola picks it up out wide, takes a shot! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end, but it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's a sharp little ball here. Zola looking to be a menace in the final third. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe is flagged offside. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Beckham is always looking to play quality balls. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Mbappe. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Rijkaard. Couch, who does have an assist to his name, just eases him off the ball. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Zola, he won't be happy with that one. Elise, spread to the right. Oh, that's nice. Xavi Alonso. Neymar. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Beckham. Beckham. Tries to pass it through. And this is Messi. And a chance! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Camisa 8, camisa 7. Deixando o campo
Brazil
para
perhaps
entrada
contemplating their next change here.
26,
Best.
camisa 20.
He's found a way through.
Camisa 18.
Shot close for a shot! Goal! Brazil! And they've got their lead back. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And this is Neymar. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's picked it up out wide. Neymar. Lovely. He's having a shot! And that's a tidy finish. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And yes, it's him again.
Substituição em andamento.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change. So again, we have parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Best will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's really nicely played. And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Arsenal have their third corner. And that has been cleared. Brazil are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. That is good strength. That's put paid to the danger. It'll be a throw-in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
The pass has gone astray. Looking for the run. Best. That is lovely. And this is Messi. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Trion kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, right place, right time. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other.